In today's video, I'll show you how to use layers to make it look like text is in front of or behind your subject, depending on how you look at it. We're going to open up, we're going to start a new project, and I'm going to go to the library for this one just to get some free stock footage, just for the example. Of course, you would add your own video. Once you find a video that you're happy with, go ahead and select Add, and that's going to add it to the main timeline in CapCut. Select this clip. And at the edit ribbon below, we're going to go to duplicate, and we're going to duplicate it twice. And with those two duplicated clips, we're going to go ahead and click overlay, which is going to bring those two clips down below. Do that for both of them. And then of course, you're going to want to drag them to where they perfectly align. You don't want any ghosting in this effect. Or if you do, that's fine. All right, once they're aligned, that looks good. I don't know why, but it's just a habit, something I picked up. But this main clip and the main timeline, it's useless. You really can't do anything with it. So I'd like to make the opacity 0. I don't even know if it saves space or not. It's just something I do. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. All right, we're going to select the bottom clip and we're going to scroll over to Remove Background, Custom Removal, Quick Brush. We're going to size our brush appropriately for our subject. CapCut's pretty good at selecting what you want, but it's good to have as many colors selected of your subject so it knows exactly what to do. So we want both of them. So once that's done rendering, we have him selected, and then we're going to go and select her. The majority of the color is obviously red. It's going to select them as red, and we're going to go over to, I noticed that his foot wasn't selected, so we're going to make the brush smaller and select his foot. And once that's done rendering, your subjects in this layer are cut out. We're going to go ahead and select the check mark, let that render. All right. So the bottom timeline is like the top, so I'm going to click over and I'm going to select the text option. If you have Pro, you have a lot more options, but if you don't, that's fine. You can still do this effect. Let's select this guy just for a quick example, and we're going to drag him over to where we want to start and stop. You can customize the text, but just for time's sake, I'm just going to leave it as is. All right. So now the text is there, even though you don't see it, but let's go over to Layers. And in Layers, select All. And now you can toggle between your clips to where you can have your text sandwiched right where you want it, and that'll give the effect of the text being, I guess, in front of them, but it's behind them as far as layering goes. So once you find the right combination of the effect that you want, there you go. And that'll put text behind your moving subject. Of course, if you want to change, I think this one looks better for the example. So I'm going to change the text to this guy. I'm not going to edit the text, but just so it appears better. So now I'm going to go back to Layers. Well, you're going to go back up to your timeline to select the clips. In the middle clip, we're going to go over to Layers. And then we're just going to toggle these around until the text is behind, sandwiched. It's where it appears in front of them, behind them, however you want to phrase that. So there you go. Go ahead and export, and there you have it. If you like these kind of tips that probably aren't the easiest or fastest way, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks.